Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back and doing a best of 3 Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. Rare we've opened, Restoration of Iganjo. I think this is actually the first time I played with it. I played against it. This card is exceptionally strong. It's in Constructed, all over Constructed from what I've heard, but I don't play Constructed, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, you first mode get a plains, and then second mode you can discard to get something back, which is cool, and then you end up getting a 3/4 Vigilant Body that just spits out 1/1s. Great card, super hyper efficient. Other goodies in here: Touch Spirit Realm, good removal. We've got Merge Keeper for ramp, Air of Enlightenment, just random value saga. Synthesizer, which a lot of people are pretty obsessed with. I think it's pretty good, although I have cut it a lot. Infiltrator, good ninja enabler. Sling, I'm a little bit down on. Not as good as I initially thought, but I mean, it's still playable for your hyper aggro artifact decks, and then Uncharted Haven in there. But let's take the Restoration for now. All right, so I don't know where that's going to be at its best, but here in white, I guess we could take the Ninjutsu Dude. I never take this card, but what else is in here? Not that much. Might as well take something on color, I would say. So we can take the... You can either ninjutsu it out. This might be the only ninja that's more mana to ninjutsu, which is kind of weird. I guess because it has double strike, they thought it would be too good if it was like the same price than ninjutsu, but 3 mana, 2/2 double strike at worst, still pretty good. Double strike is nice, modifies well. Doesn't wear the Ancestral Katana without paying the full price, unfortunately, but still pretty good. Leech Gauntlet's a good card, but no, I feel fine about taking a Kitsune Ninja here. So, like I said, 3 mana, 2/2 double strikes, really not that bad. All right, Michiko's Reign of Truth. You know, I never play this card, and I think it's pretty good, actually. And you end up getting a body out of it, too, which is nice. But yeah, rewards for all your artifacts and enchantments. Good, good on the Kitsune. Way to make it explosively big. Otherwise, there's Tawashi Guidebot, which is also a good card with the Kitsune. Can turn it into a 3/3 double strike. And it draws cards. You know, decent argument. Maybe the Guidebot's better. Just because you can draw cards out of it. But I want to give this card a try. I think there's spots where it's pretty amazing. And it rewards you for both artifacts and enchantments and counts itself, so we'll take it. Give it a try here. All right. So Exemplar is a good card. Doesn't really work with Kitsune, unfortunately, but still good. What's the creature type on this? A Fox Monk. Well, it's such an odd picture. I wouldn't have guessed that. Could take the Exemplar here. We've already got 2 non-Samurai Warrior cards, but it's also just good on its own, and there's not much else here for us unless I want to start going down the Colossal Sky Turtle path now. I mean, this card is definitely strong. There's also a decoy in here, but Exemplar actually works with Michiko's Reign of Truth, which is nice. Which is also not a samurai, I should say. So we have 3 non-samurai, non-warrior creatures right now. Makes the pick a little less exciting, but we'll take it. It's a good card. Okay, so Patrol's good. It's a warrior, and it flies and can tap things. Otherwise, there's Golden Tail Disciple, which is an enchantment. So better for Michiko's Reign of Truth. Also good with Michiko's Reign of Truth. Just huge card to get a huge buff with, which is nice. Patrol is good too, though. I like being able to tap things. And Completion's the removal in here, but I'm comfortable taking one of the white spells. Flyer versus Lifelinker, that's an enchantment. I mean, they're both pretty good. I guess Patrol's a way to, like, get 4 points of damage in with the ninjutsu. I think I'm going with the Patrol in case I end up more samurais. There's still a chance we do. We'll see about that. All right, Roadside Reliquary. We don't have any artifacts currently. We have basically all enchantments. Could just take the Katana. We have 2 Warrior Samurais already. Not giving up too much for it. All right, I mean, it also works with Michiko's Reign of Truth as an artifact, additional buff. All right. Well, we could take the Imperial Recovery Unit. We can get a Patrol, an Exemplar back with it. Not great, not terrible. Or we could take Goshintai. I mean, I'm okay with this because besides the fact that it's one of the better shrines, it also is an enchantment, so it works well with Michigos. And it would put us in red-white, which I've had a fair amount of success with. I do like the Samurai Warrior decks. Another Katana. I guess so. I'm okay with it. It is definitely good with the Patrol. Air of Enlightenment's not bad, or Ecologist Terrarium for some fixing, but no, I like Air of Enlightenment here. Starting to get off the Warrior Samurai path again, but that's alright. Befriending the Moths, or we could take the Peerless Samurai. Probably go with Befriending the Moths in case the whole Samurai plan doesn't work out. Then a lot of enchantment. I mean, Befriending the Moths also good with the Kitsune. Maybe we just won't go for a dedicated Warrior Samurai plan here, and maybe just be okay with that. Which means the Katanas are kind of out, but we can still do Patrol and Exemplar and feel pretty good about it. Mirror Box. Well, we don't have anything to combo with that. I guess we'll just take the land. In case we end up finding some shrines. Infiltrator in black. Certainly better than Kindled Fury. I don't know if we have any removal, do we? Removal lists at the moment. So Scrounger, which is certainly better than Companion. I guess if we end up black, I'd want a Scrounger. The artifacts you get actually work with Michiko's Reign of Truth too, so that's kind of cool. Wow, Junji. Well, I guess we're going black. That solves that problem. Otherwise, in white, we have Mothrider Patrol. Good black cards in here in general, but you saw the late Scrounger, which is a pretty good sign for black-white, I would say. I mean, Junji is exceptionally strong. All of the Mythic Dragons are. Well, Ryu's a good Samurai Warrior, but I mean, at this point, I guess we could splash for it, potentially, because we already have Goshintai as well. We have the mana to splash for it yet, but otherwise there's just like Mothrider Patrol number 2, which isn't that exciting. You know, we're not giving up much, and the idea of Ryu with Junji is kind of exciting, so let's go for it. See if we can get the mana to support it. Ryu is exceptionally strong, so... In black, we have Debt to the Kami. In white, we have Imperial Oath. I still think we're kind of just likely... You can't really splash Junji, but you can splash Ryu, I feel like. I guess we take Imperial Oath. It's kind of an underwhelming pick. I wish there was some way to do fixing in the colors we already have. So that excludes Tanuki and Grafted Growth, but alright. Imperial Oath is fine. Motivates us to be a little bit of a slower deck, I suppose, but... So, Blossoming Sands doesn't really fix for anything that we need. Unforgiving One is a good card if we had some more ways to modify. Currently, we really don't have much modification, do we? No, it's a cool card, though. It's got Menace. Befriending the Moths lets you fly over top. Good with Kitsune. More enchantment-based stuff, so it is good with Michiko's Reign of Truth as well. Probably don't need another Imperial Oath. I guess I can take Befriending the Moths. It's okay, it gives you another flyer too. Skyblessed Samurai. Well, I think we actually have a decent enchantment count. 7, yeah, it's pretty good. But we might just want this... Wait, I was going to say Dismal Backwater, but it doesn't actually help fix. Maybe just take the Network Terminal. I don't love it, but... allows for a turn 4 Junji, or lets us splash for our red cards that we want to splash for, as well as any other future shrines we get. I do like Skyblessed Samurai quite a bit. Big flying topper, but just in case we don't get the fixing... Actually, maybe we want Lethal Exploit. So we have some early removal. Our deck is removal less at the moment, so I think the katanas are probably gone. I don't think that's likely to happen. So I may need a little bit of protection. All right. So Torment better for beatdown. Ninja's not bad. Silencer's not bad either. It's a way to kill things. We do have some evasion in here, don't we? Yeah, we have the Infiltrator and we have the Searchlight Companion. So Silencer maybe could kill something in this deck. Yeah, it's another 2-drop at worst. Malfunction is actually kind of good. Good way to protect ourselves. I found it to be a super valuable sideboard card. So I think we take it at the very least for that. And we may not end up splashing our red cards, and I'll just be okay with that. So Shrine Steward, or, well, Ambusher's pretty good. I like the lifelink. And we do have the flyers at this point, so I think that's sensible. Steward can find Goshen Tai. I don't think we have any auras, though. So, all right. Ambusher's fine, though. It's also good with befriending the moths. A lot of black in here. I might just take Infiltrator number 2, because we have a decent ninja count now, don't we? Well, I guess we just have the Kitsune, the Silencer, the Ambusher. Whereas if I take Silencer number 2, a couple more potential ways to... Let's just do it. This card's kind of weird. I feel like it's, for the most part, kind of difficult to play, but... Ooh, another Moth Rider Patrol is very welcome. Aki Ronin. So, I don't know if the Splash, Ryu, or Goshen Tai is going to happen, but... It's not really a big deal if it doesn't pan out. All right, I might actually take Unforgiving 1 here, but yeah, we can get patrols back with it. Do we have any ways to modify, though? I guess we really don't, do we? Well, maybe we'll find some. Bargain, maybe a good sideboard card. Otherwise, this can get creatures back. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it happens, but it can get things back to your hand. We have quite a few ninjas, I think, actually, and rogues, probably. 1 rogue, 5 ninjas. Yeah, it's pretty good. Torment, more of a beatdown card. Although, I guess, technically, we could totally be a beatdown deck. It just gets by blockers, too, which is nice. And punishes your opponent's life total. I like that Kami of Restless Shadows can get Junji back, too, if they find a way to deal with Junji, but... Killing Junji is usually a death sentence too, which is kind of funny. Hoverbike is great, actually. It's a great ninjutsu enabler, which is what our deck wants. So I feel good about that. Yeah, over Scrounger. We wield Scrounger anyway, and Air of Enlightenment would be good. It's just a good way to buy time and get a blocker, but I really like Hoverbike here. Ooh, Hidetsuku. Well, now we have more motivation to splash red, but I don't know what's going to happen. All right, I love Dockside Chef too, and Dockside Chef really goes off with Scrounger for card advantage. But I'm going to take Hidetsuku. I mean, this card is way strong. Wow, Tameshi. Gosh, I'd have to... This is one of the strongest rares in the whole format, but I'm pretty... I guess we're not really that far. We can just splash. Tameshi really is that good. Like, I would rather splash Tameshi than Ryu or Shintai. It just gets you things back from your graveyard and draws you cards. It really does kind of everything. Otherwise, we'd have to take like a Reckoner raid. Whatever. I'll try it. See if we get any fixing. All right, well, Windscarred Crag helps with our red splash if we want to do that. Not giving up much of anything for it, so that works out. So we might be on to the red splash. I don't need to splash Goshen Tai, but Ryu I'm kind of okay with splashing. We'll see. So, second shrine, but I mean, this one's definitely better when you have multiple shrines. What's our artifact and enchantment count? 4 artifacts, 7 enchantments. I'm looking at maybe Roadside Reliquary, but that makes our mana base even more difficult. Could take Dokuchai. We have a good amount of evasion now, so sneaking that in for 5 points of damage can definitely be good. Reliquary wouldn't have been bad there either. So, Ryu, I mean, you basically have to attack with a samurai or warrior, and if you don't, it's much less good, but probably take a rest here. I think we've got enough creatures, right? Yeah, we'll take a rest over Exemplar number 2, just so we have some removal here. I mean, we could splash Ryu. I don't have to, but the Windscarred Crag makes the deck either way because of Hidetsuku, which is nice. The red Goshentai kind of seems like we don't need it. So Twisted Embrace is a good pickup. It's another 4-drop, but Ambusher's not really a 4-drop, so that's okay. Kind of running out of opportunities to splash for Tameshi, but that's all right too. If it doesn't happen, we've got enough good things in here. I don't know. I'm starting to question myself on the Ryu splash. I want to, but we probably don't need to. Another Kami. We already have Imperial Oath. Probably don't need the Mentor. We don't need a lot of this. I mean, I could take the Shrine Steward. It's a way to find Twisted Embrace or Intercessor's Arrest. Maybe it's worth it. Yeah, I don't know if the Ryu Splash is going to make the cut. Could do another Shrine Steward. Board of Drive's kind of cool, but we don't really have vehicles in here, do we? I guess we have one. We have the hover bike. But I guess I could take another Shrine Steward. I actually don't know if either one makes the deck, to be honest. I guess Kami of Terrible Secrets is something I can consider. I do have a decent artifact enchantment count. It is another 4-drop, though. Centipede, Ace. Do we have enough? I think we have enough early game. Yeah, we have a decent amount of early game. Bargain, maybe at least a sideboard option against heavy removal decks. It's a way to sack a creature and get some cards out of it. Gain some life. I guess the Tameshi Splash isn't happening, but this card is very, very strong. I would say Tameshi maybe the strongest non-mythic. If it's not the strongest, it's, I would say, the most feel-bad. It's the most feel-bad rare of the set. It just absolutely flips the game. All right, well, my only ways to splash for Tameshi in here, if I really wanted to, would be Scrounger. And then running lands, basically. So that doesn't seem quite good enough, even though Tameshi is a great card. Very, very strong. I think we'll get off that. How many actual Samurai Warriors do I have? I have 2 Samurais, 2 Warriors, so probably not enough to do justify a Ryu Splash. I'm still okay with the Crag, like I said, because we have the Hidetsuku. It's actually a nice pickup for us. Makes it so Hidetsuku can sometimes win the game. 18 creatures, so we can definitely cut some creatures. Really more like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So can cut a lot of creatures here. Maybe just cut the Unforgiving one. We don't have that many ways to actually modify. This is more like a 2-drop. Might cut the Imperial Oath. I kind of like it, but I feel like we're doing other synergistic things and maybe don't need it. It is good. I like it. I don't know if we need the Shadow Walker either. I just like having the ninjas because we have a fair amount of evasion, actually, but could see cutting it. Maybe we don't need 2 stewards. So we can still cut creatures. Kami of Restless Shadows can bring back quite a few things right to the hand, or can also bring back Junji, like I said, if they deal with it. I mean, we can also cut return to action. And then we just need one more cut. And it can be a creature. I don't want to do 16 lands, I don't think. I can. I don't really see the value of it, other than mitigating flood. I'm trying to think of the worst thing in this deck. What's the thing I want to cut the most? I have 2 patrols and an infiltrator to get my ninjas in. That's good. Could maybe cut the companion then, but companion's yet another way to get those in. And our Economy of Terrible Secrets currently, yeah, we can actually draw off of this. I kind of like it. Kami gets his value back. I kind of like that. Shrine Steward finds value. Could cut the Scrounger. It's kind of just like a ground blocker that enables Kami and sometimes lets us cast or use Hidatsuku's ability. Guess I could cut the Scrounger. Stick with the flyers. Especially with like silencers and all that nonsense. All right. Well, what's our colors? Oh, dead even. All right. Well, I'll do the extra black because we have double black. It's kind of a weird deck, but I mean, Junji's in there, so it looks like probably could be good. What are my ninjas again? I guess we have Ambusher, 2 silencers, and a Kitsune with the waves fly over top. Or do I want to get the Shadow Walker in here? Shadow Walker can win games. Maybe we can cut the companion and try and bring in the Shadow Walker. All right, let's try it. We lose some of our way to get the ninjutsu in, but I've been impressed with this card. I think it can deal a lot of damage out of nowhere. So, all right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, round 1, we'll play first. Yeah, we can keep this. Looks like a pretty good hand. Got technically all 3 colors. Card's very good. All right. So I guess we'll do Befriending the Moths now. Well, I don't want to do this. I think we just hardcast the Kitsune. And the Patrol. It's a good one. So I think we can go. Guess we can do Air of Enlightenment first, because I can still cast the Twisted Embrace just to get the scry going. Ooh, Michiko's Reign of Truth. And an Ambusher, huh? Well, both of those seem pretty good. So we'll do the Embrace. So we could kill the Ryu, or we can kill a Disruptor. I'm trying to think what's the best. Obviously doing this for the double strike burst. I feel like we probably kill the Ryu. And then I'm just going to attack with everything. They can trade off the patrol, but yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's see. So they have 4 attackers. If I attack with both, they have to chump both. And then I can... Let's see. They could just move the sling on the glider and kill us. So that's not going to work. I wonder if I need to keep the moth back for that reason, sadly. I think so. Well, yeah, because they're going to block both, so I'm not going to be able to sneak in the ambusher. I guess we have to... We just attack here, and then they lose the puzzle maker, and then I'll have 3 blockers. Let's say I block the glider, but I'll have the life linker as long as I can't kill it, so I think this attack should work. We'll find out. All right, go to game 2 here. Let's see, do I have any sideboard? Could do return to action. Oh, we have malicious malfunction. Yeah, that kills certainly enough of their guys where we're going to run it. So we'll bring in malicious malfunction. Probably cut another creature. Maybe a befriending the moths, even though I kind of like it going over top. Guess I'll cut this. Kind of like it, but might be a little bit slow. Play first. That's a good hand. That was a good draw. So could attack with both. I think we will. Well, yeah, that's all right. Like if I don't, they could attach the sling to the apprentice. It would kind of eat up their turn, but I'm all right with this. So I can actually. So you discard the planes, and then you can technically ramp with the planes, which is good. Oh, but it enters tapped. So I want the land untapped, so we'll decline that. We'll play the land. So I can Twisted Embrace here. Kill the technician. All right, I think I'm all right with that. I guess they could have Voltage Surge, though, huh? That's true. Let's just arrest the technician. And I think I'm just going to attack for one now. So if they want to use 2 of their mana to attach the sling to the apprentice, I'm okay with that. Alright. So we'll get our Restoration of Iganyo. That's good. So I can Twisted Embrace the sniper, I guess. Or I can use Lethal Exploit. Exploit might work better. I guess Embrace threatens more damage, but Exploit is... Exploit's a kind of just... Well, I guess Exploit gets better, though. Yeah, that's true. All right. Let's deal more damage. So we'll kill the sniper. I guess so. Well, they might have ninjas, though. Let's see. I guess I'll let them ninja. Alright. They didn't have a ninja. Maybe they have Kami's Flare. Can actually exploit the sling, so then they can't Kami's Flare my Architect. I kind of like that. I'm actually going to kill this. They can kill my patrol, but at least my architect will spit some stuff out. I think their plan was to block and then probably use Kami's Flare to kill my architect, so I'm kind of on board with this. I'm gonna Voltage Surge. Suit up. Okay. So we still get to get in. We don't need to use the silencer. Play a land. Do I want to play silencer? I mean, silencer can attack into both their things. I think it's okay here. All right. I might take 4 here. Because I can attack back with my 1/1, and this thing has vigilance, so we'll take 4. I have the patrol to tap that thing too. So we'll just get in with these 3. Sure. So we'll do Era. So Silencer is a way to kill the Ryu. Yeah, I guess we can keep that. Although I don't have something I can really discard. Maybe that's not as good. But it can deal some damage, so maybe it's okay. Alright, so I can attack with the Architect. They'll block with the Reality Chip. I don't want them to play cards off the top. Let's see. They can deal at least 2 damage from modified creatures if I tap the Reality Chip and get in with Architect, taking them to 3. But then I'll have to take the Flyers too, so I think it actually will be lethal. Although I would have a blocker for the Thundering Ryu. It's a little bit tricky. I mean, the nice thing is Architect can spit out 1/1s too, which is good. Tough spot. Tough spot. Real tough spot. I think I'll just get in here. Not sure if I want to play or... may need to use the silencer to kill something, I guess. Like the Thundering Ryu, I suppose. Ah. So I don't actually have the mana to do both of those, unfortunately. Can I survive another turn? I don't know if I can. Huh. Well, yeah, it's a tough one. I'm going to lose a bunch of dudes too. And I don't really have a blocker for the Thundering Ryu. Alright. Problem is I don't... I guess I can get in with the patrol. But then I have to discard the patrol to kill the Ryu with the silencer. But I kind of have to, I feel like. And then I still can't kill the Vector Glider either. Tricky spot here. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of running out of timeouts, so I feel like I need to wait one more turn, I guess. All right, we'll see you for the next one. Okay, we can keep this. I don't really want to play the patrol, because then they can kill it with Goshentai. Well, they can get Clawing Torment back, but I guess I'm not too terribly worried about that. Alright, Michiko's Reign of Truth, so they have to at least jump here, I suppose. Well, I guess I can probably play all these cards, and then at least Goshen Tai can only kill one thing. Yeah, I think that's all right. Let's see. So they're going to kill the patrol with, I guess we just block. Well, they can either kill it with Goshen Tai or kill it with Clawing Torment, so I probably do these. Can't block, so I suppose we attack. They can get Goshen Tai back, I guess, but that's all right. That's a good one. So they can attack with... Oh, that's a good one. So... Let's see. I'd rather sack this, I guess. Because I'd rather get the creature right away and be able to use the hover bike, I think. Our 1/1. All right. So playing against another black-white deck. Malfunction deals with Norica, deals with Goshen Tai, Infiltrator. Basically deals with every creature they showed us, so we can bring that in. I guess I cut a Befriending the Moths last time for that. Guess I'm alright doing that again. They have a bunch of Clawing Torments, huh? Okay. Well, Malfunction might be able to help us clean up our own dudes that have Clawing Torments on it too, so we don't have to lose life. Reckoner's Bargain's not bad against Clawing Torment too. Turn the life loss into life gain. But how badly do I want these silencers? Well, dealing with Norica is kind of important, I guess. And Goshen Tai. I mean, I don't want a lot of X1s because of Goshen Tai. Hmm. Well, I guess we'll run it back. The black Trine is very good against us. All right, this looks like a good hand. All right. All right. Guess I could have tapped it, but that's okay. We'll do the patrol here. And I'll keep the silencer on deck because they might have Goshen Tai here, in which case I need to kill it. All right, well, I can kill that too, so that's all right. Ooh, Junji. Oh, that's a good one. I'll do that first. Let's see, Junji, so if it dies, yeah, we'll just block, it's fine. Alright, so do I even have a creature in my graveyard? I've got the Kitsune, so would I rather do that or get rid of their cards and make them lose life? That's actually a good question. I guess I'd rather have them lose their cards. Yeah, well, it turned out to be the right choice. So, I think we can find Intercessor's Arrest now, which is good. Alright, let's see for round 3. Alright, we'll keep this hand. It's okay only, but that's alright. So we can do Infiltrator or our own Exemplar. Let's just do our own Exemplar. Alright, so let's see. I guess we can attack for 3 here. They might just trade with the Exemplar. That's not the... Yeah, I was going to say, that's not the block I was expecting. That is weird. Ah. Planar combat trick. Well, I'd much rather kill the lifelinker. And I guess we can go patrol Infiltrator. And then we're at least kind of well set up for a silencer. So, I guess if I was going to kill one of my creatures, I'd prefer it to be the patrol. I mean, killing is in discarding something. Oh, this can kill planeswalkers too. That's cool. That is good. I don't think I ever realized that. I just like that the Infiltrator is inflatable and we have some excess mana here, so could be worth it. I guess I can kill the Exemplar now, because if I kill the Mentor, the Exemplar gets bigger. Am I still discarding the Patrol? I guess so. Yeah, if I kill the Mentor, the Patrol gets bigger. I don't love that. Alright, so I don't quite have the mana to do... Well, we'll do the Era, but I don't have the mana to do Era plus pump the Infiltrator, so we'll have to get in with the Infiltrator here. We can ditch the lands. And I'll get in with Infiltrator. We'll have to take a big hit here, but that's alright. Alright, took 8. So, drew a creature here, which is nice. Can't get a Samurai or a Warrior back, though, can we? So, I think we're going to have to discard the Kami to kill the Disciple. Which is fine. We gotta do what we gotta do here. I guess I should have pumped the Infiltrator. I didn't think about that. Or maybe at least kept the Infiltrator back, so it was a mistake there. I mean, if I'm not going to pump, I at least got to keep it back and protect myself. That was a good draw. So, I guess we can, well, can't really kill the Mentor because then it pumps the Disciple, so. Well. What do I want to do here? So I can't do Embrace plus pump the Infiltrator. So I guess we just... Well, I don't have anything to discard either. If I had a creature, I could Embrace the Disciple and discard a creature to kill the Mentor. That would be ideal. But I don't have a creature, so... Do we probably pump the... Means we have to take another hit for 3, but that's alright. We'll kill this. And I guess we get in for 4. So I could have kept the Silencer back and 2 for 1 myself to kill the Mentor. Because they're going to be threatening lethal with Mentor after the next turn, but They have the Wanderer's Intervention. It's a lot of Golden Tail Disciples. It's a interesting one. Well, now I'm glad I didn't stay back to block, because that wouldn't have panned out so well for me. Alright, so we can double pump now, so we'll stay back. Well, I think we pump first before Wanderer's Intervention. I guess, is Intervention still going to get us? No, it actually... No, it will. All right. All right. Silencer. Well, I can kill the companion, then I can't play my infiltrator, so I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I can just play the silencer and get in with the infiltrator. Like, it's not a great trade for us, but if I keep Infiltrator back, we're kind of reliant on top decking. I guess our average top deck can't be that much worse than our opponents. We have Junji and, like, Hidetsuku with Crag. So I can get in for 2 extra points of damage. But I'll get the patrol down just as a little more protection. All right, so we'll play the patrol and then pass. All right. So we'll land go. So I suppose that'll have to do. Hoverbike's good. Gonna rest the... probably the flyer. Can also keep taps up. So I have to tap the Moth, and then they can attack with the Samurai as a 5/5. But I have a decent blocker for it, so maybe it's okay. Would I rather do the hover bike? I mean, the hover bike flies. It's probably more valuable to me. All right. So we can arrest the flyer. And I guess I can attack with the Shrine Steward. I can get in with the... I guess I can get in with the hover bike and then... Or would I rather offer the trade? I don't know. I guess I'd rather get in for 2. So they can kill us. They can kill us if they have another instant speed way to deal with the patrol. It's a lot of Golden Tail Disciples. Alright, so befriending the Moths. Kind of need my blockers because we're still kind of behind on the race here, so... We'll just hang out for now. Let's see. Exploit's cool, so, alright. I don't have any modified creatures right now, but... It's a good one. So, yeah, I don't have any modified creatures. Could attack with the Steward. Might be willing to 2-for-1 myself here, actually, to get rid of Tanuki. It's probably worth it. They might take it. Oops. Forgot to tap. I got distracted for a second there. That was a mistake. It's a good one. Well, let's attack with the moth. And I guess we'll do the ambusher, gain some life back. Then we can replay slots. I could play it now. Or I could get 2 attacks off if I wait. So maybe we wait. All right. Okay. All right. We'll go to the next game here. So I definitely don't like malicious malfunction here because they've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 Golden Tail Disciples. That's a lot. I guess we don't have much of a sideboard anyway. Two, 3, surprisingly good against us. It's even good against our double striker. I'm not really sure. I think I'm just going to run it back. All right, we'll keep this hand. Well, I suppose we'll attack into Wanderer's Intervention. I don't have to, but better my Infiltrator than this Hedetsuku. I mean, it feels kind of like a waste to play Michiko's. Well, I feel like if they had it, they would have used it there. Definitely feels like a huge waste if they don't use it when they're already in a little bit of a tougher position. So we can embrace that, but I do Hidetsuku here. Just get it down now. So if they attack, we'll take it. Might as well keep Hitotsuku safe. Definitely would like to put the Embrace on my Twisted Embrace, or my Hitotsuku, because... Alright. So... you can maybe do the Shadow Walker. Unfortunately, that exiled, so I can't get Hitotsuku back with the Kami. But we can attack and get in the Shadow Walker here, I guess. It's not bad. That way, if they kill it, get it back with Kami. But I don't know how they'd kill it in green might. Guess another Repel the Vial would do it. Or Fall of Lord Ganda. Unfortunately, these exile effects make it a little bit trickier. I guess we can Twisted Embrace. I mean, it's nice that Twisted Embrace also kills the Golden Tail Disciple, so... And it pumps our portrait up additionally, too, so that's good. And so will Befriending the Moths, so that's good, too. Ah, Genji, yes. All right. Well, I mean, if they attack with Disciple, I block with Genji, because even if they kill Genji, I can get it back with Kami. Not directly to my hand, but I'll take it on top of my library. So I could also get back their Golden Tail Disciple. I don't know if that's better. So, take 5 here. Can I win this race? I think I might be able to. Like, because now I can at least do like, oh, or just that. I guess that works too. They can draw a card off Fragment, I guess. Oh, I still want to be able to attack with Portrait next turn, so I'm okay letting them draw a card to get rid of their blockers. I mean, if I stay back, I guess maybe Befriending the Moths gets better, because then I can just fly over top of it. But getting rid of a blocker is okay with me. So I'm actually going to do... maybe Shrine Steward would have been smarter, actually. Because it would have played around Wanderer's Intervention better, but... because it would have put a body on the board. Sure. I guess Shrine Steward definitely looks better now. Don't actually have any creatures I can get back with Kami right now either. But I can't find Embrace or Arrest anymore from Shrine Steward is what I was going to say. All right, ended up going 2-1. Deck didn't play particularly well. I didn't like it, which is saying a lot because it had like Junji in it and stuff like that. But considering all the powerhouse cards in it, overall very unimpressed. Never really felt like I was commanding any of the games I won or anything like that. I like Reinforced Ronin because it's got a lot of good synergies in this format. I think I like it more than the Prowler and all the other stuff in here. So yeah, Ronin's a fun one. I mean, I'm starting to figure out what I have the most fun playing in this format. Not necessarily that I think it's the best archetype, but everyone's got to figure out what they find the most fun, you know? I'm not going to say the most successful necessarily, but the most fun is pretty important, especially when you grind as much as I do. Here, I mean, the Samurai and Warrior decks, blue, red, black, those are all fun archetypes for me. I have a lot of fun playing those. Usually the Kitsune doesn't fit into that, but do I really want to take an Exemplar over a Kitsune? I could. I mean, this is more in line with the decks I want to play. Yeah, you know what? I would take Exemplar over Kitsune for the high upside for Samurai Warrior decks. Here, first pick. It's like Reckoner Raid versus Wheel Kick. Probably Reckoner Raid. Maybe Synthesizer is good too. No, probably Reckoner Raid. I like what it does. It's good for the aggro black decks. And then pack one, pick one here. Can go Embrace. Specialist is pretty cool. And then there's Heiko. Probably Embrace. It's a pretty strong effect. Modifies too. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.